daily routines. Vocabulary. So we've actually looked at some vocabulary, but I'm just going to go through the very, very common stuff that we need and give you some flexibility. This is very straightforward, right? Great. Thank you for the comment. That's a lovely comment. Thank you very much. So, ways of expressing habits and routines. If we're talking about always, right, you always do something, then you just say, for example, get up early, right? I get up early every day. That's the basic. You can also use will, right, as a present habit. I will get up early every day, right? It's not the future. It's just a present habit. I will get up early. I will have toast for breakfast. I will have a coffee in the morning, usually. So the use of will is really nice to get that habit in the present again and again and again. Or you can just say always. I always get up early. I always have a coffee. Always is like every day, right? But if we go down a bit and we get usually, not always, but usually, right? We can say I tend to. Do you remember at the beginning of the lesson? I tend to. I tend to. Often in English, the to becomes to because we stress tend and we stress the next verb. I tend to get up early. I tend to get up early. Or I typically get up early. Or more often than not, I get up early. More often than not. So often, more often than not doing it, I get up early, right? More often than not, I get up early. So these are different ways of expressing this idea of usually, okay? There are lots of different ways. Just a quick tip. If the adverb of frequency, so adverb of frequency, all of these are adverbs. Typically, more often than not, always, these are adverbs of frequency. Let me make it clearer. Always, typically, more often than not. Those three are what we call adverbs of frequency. If the adverb of frequency is more than one word, it usually goes at the beginning or the end of a phrase, not in the middle. For example, I get up. Examples. I get up at 7 a.m. on a regular basis. It's a very common adverb of frequency. From time to time, I get up at 9 a.m., right? Sometimes. So this is always, this is sometimes. I go to work every Monday without fail. That's always. But notice, adverbs of frequency with more than one word, they go either at the end or at the beginning. It can be flexible. You can say, I get up at 9 a.m. from time to time. Or, without fail, I go to work every Monday. You can also say. Regular basis usually goes at the end. Okay. What does it mean more often than not? Yeah, more often than not. So, I get up early often. More often is it's more often, more regular than not getting up early. So I get up early more days than don't get up early. So I get up early often, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Than not, I don't get up early is Saturday, Sunday. So that means usually, more often than not, 5 days a week, I get up early. More often than not doing it. Okay. Most of these are informal. Most of this is about speaking. So most of it is informal, yes. Okay. More frequent than not. No, we wouldn't say more frequent than not. No. So this is a fixed expression. More often than not is a fixed expression. Don't change the words. It's just that one. Used to get up early. No. You can say I usually get up early. Sorry, that's the other one. I usually get up early. Yeah, and usually is your adverb of frequency. Used to, not used to. No. Day in, day out is good. Is there any difference between get up and wake up? Yes. So wake up, just to be clear, whoops. Wake up is opening your eyes, but you're still sitting or lying in bed. Get up is when you stand up and get out of bed. So first you wake up, open your eyes. Second, you get up is you stand up, get out of bed. Okay. Hardly ever is just rarely. I rarely do something. But yeah, for our daily routine, you probably don't talk about rarely, but you're correct. Can we use often at the end of a sentence? Not really. It goes in the middle. It goes, so most adverbs of frequency, if it's one word, it goes after the subject, but before the verb. I usually get up early. I often get up early. I get up early often? No. I often get up early. So that would go not at the end. So mostly one words, usually one word will go in the middle. And I'm going to just make this super clear because that actually reminds me. If the adverb is one word, it usually goes between the subject, like I, he, and the verb. I often get up late. Maybe. Okay. So that's the rule, basically, right? If it's one word, it goes between the subject and the verb. I often get up late. If it's more than one word, it usually goes at the beginning or the end. Usually. There are one or two exceptions, but there you go. Nicholas, good example. Yes. Masudun, more often than not, my example was about weekdays and weekend, but you can use it for anything, right? It can be much wider use, not only that use. Seldom kind of means rarely. It's one of those words that in Britain we don't use very much. It's quite, you see that kind of in literature, in books, but we don't say seldom very much. I'd say rarely. I rarely go. I often get up early, around 7ish. Lovely. Very nice example. Okay. Great. So we've got there always, usually, tend to, typically, more often than not, I usually get up early. Let me give you a table which will kind of summarize other adverbs of frequency. Remember, this PDF, you can get later from the website to review this. But if you want to say always, you can say invariably, without fail, without exception, day in, day out. There are more, but these are some common ones. Usually, typically, generally, regularly, mostly, you can use. Often or often, some people pronounce the T, some people don't. Often or often, on a regular basis, frequently, repeatedly, time and again. Sometimes, from time to time. From time to time. I love that. From time to time. Now and again, I also love. The pronunciation is not now and again. It's now and again. Now and again. Now and again. Occasionally, once in a while. I haven't put rarely because it doesn't fit on the page, but also daily routines. Yes, you could use rarely. Maybe I should add rarely. Let me add it up here. Let me do a quick rarely. Rarely. I rarely. I hardly ever. That was a nice one. Thank you very much for that. I hardly ever get up early. I rarely get up early. Any others for rarely? I rarely get up. I rarely, hardly ever. Once in a blue moon. I get up early. Once in a blue moon. Once in a while. Once in a blue moon. Autocorrect is great. I get up early. Once in a blue moon. Let's put that here so you can see which are the adverbs of frequency. Oh, Ruth, thank you so much for becoming a member of the YouTube channel. You'll get access to all the private videos in the channel. Well done. Thank you so much. More often than not, I go to bed late. I think everybody's guilty of that. Every now and again is sometimes. So that's more your sometimes. Infrequently, I wouldn't use that speaking. I think possibly written infrequently, but it sounds very strange, especially spoken. Seldom, yes, but again, because I'm focusing here on speaking, I wouldn't say seldom. I think you see that in books, but not really spoken so much. Okay, so we've got all of them here, and we've got the list here. So what I want you now to do is, can you tell me about a habit you have and how often you do it? For example, I go to the gym now and again, or I go to the gym every day without fail. So I'll give you a moment. In the chat, just write down a habit that you have and how often you do it. Great. It's time for
I want some idioms.
Some idioms.
I want them now. I want some idioms. How to learn them.
It goes on and on, this song. Great song, Idioms. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some pictures and I want you to guess the idiom. From the picture, guess the idiom. You can write in the chat what you think the idiom is. Okay, let's begin with the first one. Here we go. Guess the idiom. What is this? Some good ideas. Oh, that's lovely. I love your thinking process. Oh, hit the gym. Good idea. You're on the right track, Maria Josefa. It's not a frog. Good thinking, Dassel. That was it. Well done. To be a creature of habit. A creature, a monster, a person, basically, or an animal. To be a creature of habit means someone who likes to have the same routine. For example, I hate to miss my early morning walk. I am a creature of habit. That's true, actually. I hate to miss my early morning walk. I like walking in the morning. I am a bit of a creature of habit. Okay, excellent. Some of your ideas were really, really good. The gym rat, clockwork, as regular as turn up on time. Some good ideas, but this was the one. Let's move on to number 2. Can you guess this idiom? Awesome. I'm going to stop you there. We've got get stuck in a rut. It looks like mud, you're right, but it's a rut. It's a path. It's a track. It's stuck in a rut. You can say to be stuck in a rut or to get stuck in a rut. Both are okay. Meaning doing the same boring routine and not changing. So it's a negative thing, right? It's a negative thing. Creature of habit is a positive thing, right? Different attitudes to to habit. A creature of habit. There's no a here, right? It's just of habit. To be stuck in a rut, there is a. So it's doing the same boring routine, not changing. So you're not happy about it. It's a negative idea. For example, I feel stuck in a rut with my daily routine, right? Or I am stuck in a rut at work. You could also say. Or let's use got. I have got stuck in a rut at work. I think I need a new job. That's not true, but there you go. Stuck in a rut. Excellent. So a rut, Leda, a rut is it's like a track or a hole in the ground made by like the wheel of a car in the mud. So if you look at the picture, this kind of track in the ground is the rut. We don't use it very often. It's not a very common word, but it's very common in this expression, stuck in a rut. Yep, good. Frederic, I feel stuck in a rut in my daily routine. Yes. A bit like stuck on the treadmill, a little bit, yes. You're ready, Elif Karen, ready for a new job. Excellent, good. Here we go. Let's switch now to the next one, number 3. Can you guess this idiom? Phrases here. Round the clock, 24/7. You're all very, very close, and there are some similar expressions. And I'm going to stop on this one. Daniela says, as regular as clockwork. On the left, you've got the regular habit, and then your clock, and then the clockwork, the cogs inside the clockwork, right? So this one is as regular as clockwork. Basically, it's an adjective phrase, meaning very regularly. No, it's not adjective, it's an adverbial phrase. An adverbial phrase. To do something as regular as clockwork. Meaning very regularly and predictably. For example, I brush my teeth every morning as regular as clockwork. That adverb of frequency, as regular as clockwork, very regularly, always, all the time, right? Now, there's an other idioms, let's call it related idioms. To run like clockwork is similar, meaning to go smoothly. And efficiently all the time. So that's kind of a related idiom. So some of you said run like clockwork. You know, you could say my class doesn't run like clockwork. It doesn't always go smoothly, right? All the time. Sometimes it runs like clockwork, but not always. You hope, if you're working in business, you hope that your meetings will run like clockwork. Go smoothly, efficiently, all the time. But in reality, nothing runs like clockwork, right? But it's the related idea of clockwork. This is to go smoothly and efficiently. And up here, it just means very regularly and predictably. So this is as an adverbial phrase, let's say. Okay. Great. MS Sarah, thank you so much. You've just become a member. Great. You can join the YouTube channel, become a member, get access to all the extra private videos that I do here as well. Lovely. I've got one more for you. Number 4, the last one. Let's take this off. Let's take Daniela off. Number 4, can you guess the final idiom? What is this? Start thinking creatively. Think out of the box. These are so good. Well done. Nicholas, not yet. You've all got the idea of the thing. Right, oh, okay. Things are going north. Okay, I'm going to stop. This is a really difficult one. Some of you are close. So the idea of things, and here we're the direction up, and here the person is shaking things. The expression is to shake things up. To shake things up is literally to move them, but idiomatically it means change your routine to make life more exciting. Let's shake things up. For example, I travel at weekends. To shake things up. Just change your routine. Once in a while, I work in a coffee shop. To shake things up. I work from home, but once in a while, I work in a coffee shop. To shake things up, just to change the routine, right? I love some of your ideas, right? Some really good ones. These are expressions, right? Go with the flow is an expression. Things are looking up. Things are improving is good. Yeah. Things get out of hand, meaning they're out of control also. Wrap things up is to finish something. They're all good idioms, but not the one that I was thinking. Okay, excellent. That was it. There are the idioms that we've been looking at.